Hello and welcome everyone into Monday Madness, the Road of Legends, and our first in-person raid. 2292 is not actually a bad regular Dialga. We have done about 20 remotes last night. No shiny, couple of good backgrounds though, and that is the chase today. Today is the most chaotic of the entire week until maybe we get to the weekend. Let me know in the comments below if you managed to bag anything stupendously good. Hopefully there's some good RNG out there because not a green one. Let's see, obviously if it has a background. We do have the lovely bonus there, as you can see, green circle, basically instant catches. Today, in fact, the whole of this week is a really good time to raid, which is going to be incredibly costly. No background on it, 93%. So let's have a little look because we did pick up this just a moment ago, the background on the Katana, which is lovely. The Guzzlord, which is rather snazzy. A Xurkitree, which is really cool. As you can see, the background is nice and animated. I've got to be honest though, it's not my favorite background of all time. I do think it's a little bit bland. Actually, on certain Pokemon, it will look pretty good. We did get it on this random Lugia as well, which is quite jokes. And an Yveltal, which came in through last night. No shinies as of yet, but we're going to see what happens to spawn. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. We do, I think, have the rest of the day for the party 10-year Happy 10 years Pokemon Go, happy birthday. And we did get the premium Go Pass as well for the Road of Legends, which will eventually get to the gold bottle cap. Genesect being one of those raid bosses that cannot be traded. So 1899, is it 1916 for the 100? There's so many different 100%ers to try and remember. I am definitely gonna get a few wrong today. I've seen people getting some insanely good stuff already. I've not really been able to get on the game until this morning. So could it be red? It is not a red, and I think it's the blue Douse Drive. I actually do have the Gimmighoul coin bag, which Hanny gave me on the first day of the celebration birthday event, but it's a backgrounder on the Genesect, which weirdly has Gunk Shot. Techno-Blow. No, they don't get exclusive moves. How stupid, honestly. The only exclusive moves available during the course of the week are Glaciate on Kyurem and then the Origin forms, which I think is a bit daft, to be honest, given it's 10 years of Pokemon Go on the Road to Legends. Would have been quite nice to give every legendary their exclusive move. Really random little bit in here, but it appears that the green Squawkabilly issue with the regional split still hasn't been fixed in like over a week. So, I don't know, genuinely, Eastern Hemisphere folk, are you finding the blue one? Because I didn't see a blue one when I was in Italy. Did you guys have any luck? I haven't really covered the 10-year celebration event because it's only been 3 days long. Did you guys get anything good from the Gimmighoul? Oh, we got a background one, which is basically the same as the one last year, but the 9 is a 10. I think we've got a regular drive Genesect. I genuinely didn't look, but 1881. Do you go, trying to get a shiny of a background of everything that's available is actually impossible. I don't think there's enough time in a day or over 2 days to get it, but it's not red. I gotta be honest though, the priority is that I just want to get the coin bag done and then raid for a while. This doesn't even come with a background. Beautiful. That's so fantastically bad. Thanks for the RSVP. Let's see if it will be a shiny one. Good squad of like 14 in there. Is not a, oh my god, it's not a shiny one and it's terrible as well. So I guess the only saving grace of the things that aren't tradable is if you don't get a good one or whatever, you just throw them away. Disposable. No, not even a background, so that one's going to the bin. I honestly forgot how tanky Defense Deoxys is, and 1281? I have no idea what the hundo of this thing is. I haven't raided it in years. Obviously, the yellow, it is not. This is the biggest problem with having such a swamped raid pool for the day, is that if you're going to raid everything, you're not going to get anything particularly that you might want, and doesn't even cover the background. Love that. So yeah, I mean, trying to target what you want. Francesca messaged me, said, if you have a chill drive Genesect, let me know. Got ourselves a Guzzlord here to check, and is it 2062? That rings a bell. This is not it, I think. Thanks people for jumping in. Had to have a little bit of a break and get something to drink because, I don't know, I'm dehydrated and everything like that. It's hot. Got another heat wave coming this week in the UK, which is just glorious. Could it be the ginger bearded? No, sadly not. 2024, good year. Done quite a few remotes. No shiny, but good amount of backgrounds. I feel like I'm getting one background of everything. I'm trying to like claim them as best we can do. No background there, but we have had a background Entei from Hanny, which is lovely. We've had Nihilego, we've had Tapu Lele, which were in person. Got a Genesect here from Remotes. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's the burn drive. I didn't even know which one it was. I was just hoping it was red. Spreading the net too wide, I feel, but Yeah, no background. Damn. Let's go for a Raikou. I want to see if we get a shiny at all today. Remember, this whole week, I don't think anything is shiny boosted. Like, it's a regular 1 in 20. So, just bear that in mind if you go raiding hardcore, is that you could be left disappointed repeatedly. Raikou's usually been quite a good Pokemon for us, so let's see. Not an orange one, but 1958, not a bad number. 1972 for that one. Luckily, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there are fewer numbers to remember. Saturday and Sunday, however, no background either. Come on. Feel like I've got to double down on Deoxys now. 1604. That's been so long since raiding Deoxys. Oh my days. I'm hoping there's some shiny luck out there for people joining. It's not yellow. Nice easy catches, of course. Guaranteed pretty much. No backgrounds and pretty mid. Thanks, Tony, for the Xerneas. No. It's not bad, but it's not the hundo. 2160 for this and your Veltal. I wouldn't mind getting these. I like these Gen 6 legendaries. My phone's struggling a bit in this heat. 2143. One ticked off. No. Oh my god. I swear, as soon as you know when I jumped on camera a few minutes ago for you guys, that's an IV combo I've had a lot today actually. As soon as I said the background rate is really good, or is alright, it stopped. I haven't had a background in so many raids. Just wandered up to do a Genesect, and it's actually our first shiny here, a Shock Drive Genesect. 1863 is not particularly good, but I'll take the red one. Let's just see. Could it be our only background shiny potentially of today? And actually my phone is not charging. It's so hot, it's not going above 20%. Feel the background, people. No, of course not. Shiny, no background. There we go. Joy, oh joy. Back at home, we're doing some laundry, trying to unpack and everything, clean the house since we've been away. Shiny Rayquaza from a random spam in. I think it's from Ditto Base. So Ditto Base Ryan, thank you very much indeed. 2641, obviously a pretty dead weather boost, but if it could have a background, that'd be amazing. And it may be my memory letting me down, but I think that's the first time we've had a Rayquaza available with a standard kind of catch card, not a location card. Of course it doesn't have one. Are you kidding me? And it's pretty much the floor from Munich, hysterically, one of the City Safari locations. There you go. Check it out. We've got ourselves the Origin Giratina. I think this is actually my first one I've managed to jump into, thanks to Tackleman and Aragnot, who are running around, or I guess driving around, in Germany getting it. Could it have the catch card? Some of them will be really good with the color palette of the catch card, so let's see. No. Of course not. 91 shiny. Bit of hoovering and some laundry later. Thank you, DJ Rob from the Patreon squad. Quite a few raids actually have gone on by, I've got to be honest, but this is a shiny Veltal. Nice to see the bacon bird. And 2124. It's not the best, obviously 2160, preferably would be nicer. Did get a 98 Xerneas that didn't have a background, so could this be shiny with a background, please? No. Oh my goodness me. 4 shinies of different legendaries and no background on any of them. I think we can jump in the Blacephalon. I think, as I was saying in the previous clip, I can't remember if I cut myself off, but some shinies of legendaries and ultra beasts and mythicals would look really nice with that sort of animated cream raid background that we've got. My plan is I'm honestly just remote raiding for now because there's a lot of things I need to do here in the house, and I would like to go out for raid hour. It's a double raid hour tonight. There's 14 people making very light work of this Blacephalon. And 1825 is the worst Blacephalon I've seen. I've had a 96 and a 93. Got the most damage in there. That usually equates to absolutely nothing. No, it's not shiny. Let's just see if it comes with a background. No. God almighty. Did get this though from Melnick actually. Giant XXL background Palkia. A few more chores later, luckily, we've got ourselves the blue shiny clown here. 1855, remember it's 1884. Top quality fire type, to be honest. So, done a few lucky trades for these in the past, see if we can get something good. Let's see if it could be our first. No. 5-0 on the shinies, coming from Canada. I can't remember who I spammed into, but thank you very much indeed. Actually, look at the background rate now this afternoon. It has collapsed. At the start of the day, it was almost like every single thing had a background. Here we are at 5:30, a little way ahead of the raid hour tonight, and that Landorus has chosen to sparkle. I think it's a really bad CP, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. Could it be 6th time lucky? Oh, I managed to hit it, that's impressive. Last time Landorus had a background, it was Road to Unova in 2025, and I did pull in 2 background shinies of it. Oh my god, it's not what I want. At least it's 2-star, so it's good, but it's come from South Africa, so thank you very much for that invite. I can't believe the lack of backgrounds this afternoon has been catastrophic. Let's try Crimson Wolf with a Niveltal. I've got to be honest, there's a few I'd like to try and get, but I'm very well aware it's likely not to happen. Before we conclude the Monday madness, a big thanks as always to the wonderful Patreon squad supporters whose contributions through that platform, being supportive as you guys are, means we can do as much as we do with the channel, being a full-time creator and going to the live events and pushing on with the game and everything in between. Thank you very much to each and every one of you for all that you do and all your support. It makes a huge difference here in what we're able to do. And of course, a big thanks as always to you guys watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and engaging with the content. Appreciate every single one of you who put your eyes on the channel here. I decided not to go out for raid hours just because there's some bits and pieces I was doing. I'm not feeling 100%, I've got to be honest, but totaling up with quite a few remotes, 86 of the Monday Madness Road of Legends raids done, and some backgrounds. I will say there's one Shadow Palkia that's sneaked into the mix there. Some backgrounds, and of course, as we said, 6 shinies, none of them with a background, but at least they're all different Pokemon, I guess. So that's the thing. It's what the nature of today has been, and if you're chasing things across Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be much the same. Trying to get a background shiny of anything specific is going to be practically impossible. Unfortunately, that's what this whole thing really is just a see what you can get. And you've got to be content with that, I guess, because yeah, I'm not going to burn any more of the remote passes or in-person passes on random raids. I'd rather target the things maybe later in the week and focus on the global Go Fest this weekend. So I will say, if you enjoy this piece of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and stick around for plenty more, because tomorrow is White Curem Zekrom, and I think the Dawn Wings Necrozma, if I'm not mistaken. So there's definitely some good grinds there. Very best of luck to each and every one of you. Comment down below if you got some good wins today, and of course check out these 2 bits of content available on the channel for your viewing pleasure. And I will say, folks, until the next time, do take care.